hello. I need to close this window. There's kids playing outside. I don't want none of that. Hi. How's it going? Why is Band of Hair doing? Frostpunk. Yeah. Yesterday no stream, as said. I instead got the chance to play some Blood on the Clock Tower, so that was pretty fun. Yeah, the unfortunate thing is that apparently happens every Saturday. I don't think I will regularly participate in that because I want to stream. But just yesterday, because tomorrow might be. I might also just play like XCOM on Discord the whole time tomorrow. Because I still haven't made a thumbnail or anything. What is this? Tyria will happen. Wait, what? Did make another save? I didn't label. Oh no, I didn't label my save last time. No, I forgot. Label at end of session 5 or whatever. I did not follow my pattern. Oop. Day now. Any day now. Any day now. Why is it not doing it? There you go. Took a weird amount of time. What was I talking about? I don't remember. We're just currently waiting for the whiteout to pass over Winterhome, I think. Oh, we're just gonna go in, I guess. Hello there. Pressure point, Winterhome. Steward the Stars have organized a volunteer unit to repair some of the damage done during the whiteout and are using the opportunity to pitch their alternate plan for Winterhome. There's still time to mine Winterhome for its cores to perfect the generator, one stalwart says. We know the steward will make the right call and this city will be running hot. Is it really bothering me that my chat is like, I don't know how to disable it. At the top of the Twitch chat, there's like this gift a subscription, clip the moment, cheer your way to the I just want to disable that. I don't know how. I looked into it earlier and then I gave up because it's fine. Oh wait, maybe it's no, never mind. Not in here. I don't know. Don't know. Add appearance? No. Add filters? No. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm just annoyed by it. Oh well. However, the Pilgrims claim that the Stalwarts are purposefully scavenging Pilgrim-affiliated structures for the materials. This is an outrage. They aren't repairing the city. They're doing this just to spite us. Pilgrims demand you put an end to this before others join the Stalwarts' cause. Stalwarts may protest if relations continue to worsen. We can stop the repairs, and the Stalwarts' favor increases and make up for the Pilgrims. Or we allow the repairs, which might gain the Stalwarts and members. Don't like fervor, but I am prone to de-radicalizing stuff. But if I do this, I have a good excuse to de-radicalize them and reduce their numbers too. But I I don't wanna fucking do what the pilgrims want all the time. Again, the pilgrims are... maybe I need Star Wars as a counterbalance to the pilgrims, you know? The eld of the city goes above party lines. 1,000 new members. Okay, actually that's not that many, now I think about it. 21%, 15%, 22%, 42%. Everything is like basically nothing except for the outer districts, which have a tiny bit. Any of the actuator. My squalor is diminishing. My crime is diminishing. My disease is diminishing, and nobody is hungry. And everything is fine and dandy until I need more shelters. At which point, I don't know, something. Some law will happen. Why? Yeah, I'm guessing the symbiotic regulator might be like the Star Wars decision, because how else would I get 40 cores if not by raiding Winterhome, right? Basically I have to raid Winterhome. Not the languid herd. I hate that there's an exclamation point above this still. Yeah, anything except for the increased population growth. I don't understand why the weather station increases my population growth. Oh, because it's supposed to be for travelers, not like within the city, but for travelers. Coal and materials, which really don't need those. Really don't need those. I have nothing to explore. What a shame. Oh, well, Pilgrim's fervor weakens. Steward, you have kept Pilgrims on good terms for a long time. As the relations flourish, the leaders have gone out of their way to appease some agitated members of the faction. We wish to keep the current state of the city, said one of them. We do not need instigators among our ranks. Yippee! I didn't even need to do anything, like de-radicalize you. Oh, I might still. Speaking of, you're devoted. You can give me new eat stamps. God, demanding funds from them would be so funny though. Ah, suckers! Now I should demand funds from them. There wouldn't even be that many. Ah, but if I shake down the Pilgrims on the other hand. I am reducing their numbers. Maybe, you know, just a little bit of condemning. Oh, just a tiny bit of condemning. Could just have so many. I have so many heat stamps. I don't even know what I'm gonna do with all these heat stamps and everything else. Yeah, I'm gonna condemn these fuckers. And then I'm gonna condemn these fuckers too. And make everybody hate me. And then I'm gonna de-radicalize them. And then make them hate me even more. Yeah. We removed like 1,000. Ooh, we removed a lot of Star Wars actually. Holy shit. Maybe I removed too many Star Wars. Nah, it's fine. I'll make them like me again. I just, you know, gotta make some weird promises. Yeah, I guess we could do that. Doesn't really matter to me. Turn that off and on. Here, have fun. Trust rises, but trust also gets reduced. And what do you guys want, huh? Stupid and right, they all only want stupid things. God. No, you ain't getting shit. Don't need those additional sources either. Whiteout is slowly passing by. And they could turn this on. Despite it being in the... Oh, this one can't. Come on, pass faster, Storm. What? There was a thing, and then it disappeared. No! What? Did I miss it? Oh no. It was gone so quickly. I really wish they would show up like in some other like UI. What am I even reading? Pharmaceutical testing.
The Research Institute is ready to...
What else we got? Bit on the end there. Panaceum Factory. No communities are ready for anything this extreme. Tradition. Asylum. So funny. Why would you want to grow your population? This doesn't seem good. Criminals may be condemned to work in Frostland outposts for a chance to atone for their wrongdoing. Right. Apparently this is radical. Very traditional slave labor, you know. Prison labor. Famine prevention. Food hoarding inspectorate, right. And pleasure thing. And then the abolish management, poverty eradication, drugs manufactory. Aw, baby, making drugs makes the trust rise. Nothing really that I want here. Nothing really that I want here. Guess. Oh wait, this confuses me because I look at the like color and then I see this is not that color, but it's because I have researched both of these for some reason that makes it back to being white. I don't know why. Not what I wanted to press. What happens if you reach the max of something? Might as well bring various hazards. Basically, there's nothing here because all these advanced facilities are so unneeded. Apex workers. Chemical. don't know. Nothing really that I want, actually. Guess I'll go over here to Foundries just to find out what this one is. And gotta be the Delica Foundry. They don't need that much material, really. Disease is easier to handle, plus the temperature. And we have more than enough workers. And we'll up this, as usual. Not the same shitty promises. Yep. Anything new on your end? Conduct the medical trials. No. No. It's ass. Pharmaceutical test. I didn't even build that anyway because apparently it's only an industry. Realize. And already bad. Anyway. Hey, do I want to build another industry district actually? Could. I could arguably do that. If I wanted to do that, then I would do it over here in some fashion. Or heated here, unheated on this end. Right, these are hubs. This is just 3 districts I would heat with that. How much do you currently get from adjacency? What do I see? You only need 1/3 more. Maybe that is the way. But I will never touch more. Squalor up, huh? No, why not? I'm just sad I can't make any more logistics districts. Yeah, but hey, if we get Winterhome up and running, maybe I can have logistics districts there. That would be nice. Still not allowed. Civil partnerships, huh? Guarantees social stability and prevent abuse will ensure that willing citizens can officially register. Modularly decreased, tension decreased. Frostlanders are all for it. Stalwarts and pilgrims are like, this is way too moderate of an idea. We cannot accept it when it's not an extreme. You know.
Hear ye, the proposed law has been approved.
It's slowing down with fucking. Yes, I'll marry who I please, thank you very much. Young blood, experimental treatment. Stewart, a young doctor named Doug Hauser, has come to us with a complaint. The chief physician at my clinic hasn't developed any new treatments in months. What's worse, whenever I propose one myself, he always delays for more analysis. Meanwhile, our patients languish. Hauser argues that under the experimental treatment law, the chief physician should be replaced. By Hauser, of course. He has the Stalwart support. What should we do? Regulations approved with the Stalwart. Maybe the young doctor's boldness will lead to some breakthroughs. Dismiss him. Medical prudence should not be grounds for dismissal. I feel like, why can we not talk to that chief physician, you know? Why can we only take this guy's word for it? And then by Hauser, of course. He paints it as being bad, but the actual words being used just like delays it for more analysis. Just sounds a bit conservative, like, let's not rush to things. And he like paints it as like, oh, penguins? Penguins. Our patients languish. I was like, lang, and then p, and then panguish. Nah, fuck you. I ain't listening to a one-sided story of some random-ass doctor. Less feelings, more breeding. Screenshotting that. Screenshotting that. Yep. That's gonna land right here. It's gonna land right in the Discord. So if I indeed were to... Oh. Oh? Oh, because you don't have enough of a feedback effect on this. Right. But I could do this in return. Instead of having two good ones, have a good and a very good and a good one. Same price. We just insulate that bitch, and then we get it for free. Yeah. We get so many goods. Probably will need another housing district at some point, huh? I don't know, making stuff over here is just so much easier. I wonder if I could see the total heat, even above that minimum. Or maximum, rather. Yeah, let's just build another housing district here. I also realized I haven't actually extended this one. Do some ice breaking. I can make that way faster. I just realized I don't need to click individually, huh? We've got so many heat stamps. Where else? Where else? Recently listened to a cover of Pollyann, and I really think about wanting to play Earthbound. What is this? Just advanced foundries. I see. Advanced version. Meh. Meh meh meh. Meh 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 meh. Go get the squalor containment. Oh, that's not even, that's the building. It's so bad. It's, I guess, massive bonus if I ever want to build heating hubs. I've boosted my research so much, now I'm kind of like out of it. I will still boost it. Don't get me wrong, I'll still keep on doing it. I'll get everything even if I'm not using it. The whiteout move in real time. Kind of. Oh, there's things happening. That's why it paused me. Upstanding citizen. Thought correction prison. Steward, our prison has corrected its first inmate. Alex Burgess, a man convicted of rape and murder, has been declared purged of violent urges and sent home. This has greatly upset his neighbors. They demand we relocate him. I know Burgess. I know what he's done. It makes my blood boil to see him walking free where he'd done it. Said one. Doctors warned moving him would send the wrong message. They would vouch for the effectiveness of their methods and argue we mustn't let prejudice dictate our decisions. Relocate him, worsen with Starwoods. If we are to let murderers walk free, let it be far away from the victim's family. Let him go home. No one should be a prisoner of their own past. He's a different person now. Relations improved with Starwoods. Does marginally increase. So, I understand this part, right? Sure, effectiveness of the method, right? Prejudice shouldn't dictate our decisions. And it might also, you know, work, right? Even if this all works, this is still valid. the people who have suffered from such a person to be ignored like that, even when he has become better, I feel like this is a very valid point. And since I don't care about the stalwarts, let's relocate him. Faction rally. Oh. Now the pilgrims. Person will support the streets filled with pilgrims that praise your name and call upon the rest of the city for you as well. Oh. Or don't need that. Give me heat stamps, I guess. The fact that there is a do-nothing option does kind of make me think, though. It does kind of remind me of Lord of the Rings music. I guess doing pretty things again. My monitors are just not high enough. But my desk is too high in comparison. So, like this, then goes more on my shoulders. Whereas if I'm higher, then that goes on my neck. I need a new desk setup, basically, is what it really boils down to. Oh, I can propose along. Isn't that lovely? Heat overclocking would be nice, but holy shit, that's a lot of against all the Frostlanders, all the pilgrims that have to negotiate with the Frostlanders. I did manage to sign the Bureau of Propaganda. I forgot about that. Could do some secret police. Manipulate faction size and council participation. That's a lot of people on my side. Oh, he already got some propaganda. What's a bit of secret police? Oh, no. Let's look at some other things first. Labor is unregulated. We have labor oversight. Trust falling. Productive maintenance. All outsiders. We have city run alcohol shop. Oh, I forgot I had that. Dun, 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 network. Oh no, new work model. Like network? Workplace control. And then crime shenanigans here. Let's see if we can't pass the heat overclocking. I can get them to vote. Can demand funds from the stalwarts. That's... Oh. I can just build another moss filtration tower. That would be easier to do. I'll do that. I'll build another moss filtration tower. Wouldn't mind, like, doing that in advance.
The votes are in. The measure passes.
Whenever a law gets passed, I get to eat cake. That's just how it goes. Good one right there. Slightly less housing, more efficiency. I don't even know if I would build these anywhere. The heat stamps are like so whatever though, right? Like I gladly pay heat stamps by now. Quality versus merit. Well, we are more quality, so let's just go for more quality.
Stuart.
Got a food. Oh, forge additives provide 68. That's nice. Yeah, food, huh? Why is this red? Oh, just because of the... Why is it red? I don't like the fact that it's red. We don't need moss filtration tower. You are. Who do these people think they are? They're living in my city. With my rules. How are you doing over there, huh? How's it going? Everything is perfectly fine. Up. Up. Got to farm these prefabs here too. Just so I have them. time. Still not time. Still just on the cusp of this whiteout. Why am I still getting so many materials? Turned off all of my material gain. No? Still getting so much. The generator basically doesn't need anything. Billion oil. I'm getting, right, Imperial Freighter I'm getting 310 from. Oh, excuse me. That's me. Oh, again. I don't want to do these extremist ideas. These are radical ideas. These are all radical equality, huh? So I wonder if these would then be different if I had like more merit. Or if it's just poverty eradication. No negatives. Museum factory. That's tradition? That tradition instead of read. So we could research this and just not pass it, but the Frostlanders might really love that. Just want to fuck all the time. Let's just get these hubs. Do I have them available to me? Yep, livable. But insulated, but for 18 weeks, I don't know if that's worth it. Just need oil. We do now? We do now? We do now? Go to home? New colony? Ah. Oh, that was a very fast research though. Hold on. Explore the site. Time has come to make use of the cursed city. We need to connect the trail and send colonists. Scouts report the valley's in an effort to make the site more hospitable. We could force an avalanche down the valley, covering some of the fissure, but it would bury the technological roots of the city forever. If you want to access the foundations of the destroyed generator and salvage the cores within, you have to demolish the last of the ruins and crack the ground open even more. The colonists arrive, we will have to choose. This is an extremely dangerous place. You better come prepared. We can establish a colony here with wood, food, iron, coal, cores, geothermal, and fabs. 14 weeks, 4 days. Needs a steam core. What if you used up all your steam cores? I guess then you would have to plunder it. No good. Oh, wait. There's one. Just a little bit of secret police. Just a little bit of secret police, never hurt anybody. Eight. So I would need 16. No. Yes. No. 17. Little under half. So if it's like a 50-50, I'm actually sitting quite pretty here. 50. All the hesitants, and they love the secret police. They love it. I didn't even have to do anything. They love the secret police. Big piece of cake. How do I see the police? Choose to be secret police do one of three things: boost this faction's number, reduce their numbers, or bar them from council the next vote. I want to reduce their numbers. Diligent men and women employed in our secret police force stand at the ready. They have proposed several operations they can conduct regarding the pilgrims. Their size significantly worsened, greatly decreased the smear campaign. Fully revoke their council seat. %. Now was in lead, down to 11%. Now you're back in line with the stalwart. That's better. And they don't even hate me all that much for it. They don't even hate me that much for it. See, all is well. Right. Send colonists. Sending them to the Valley of Winterhome will be very challenging. We will need to divert resources, manpower, and attention from New London. I certainly wish to confront this challenge now. It seems you're ready to meet these challenges. Like, maybe if you're like in negatives in some fashion, they would be like, no, don't do it yet. Do it. Stewart, a radical group of pilgrims, of course they are, has come forward with a proposition. They suggest ensuring the leading members of the stalwarts end up included in the colonist group that will set out for Winterhome. The stalwarts have been a source of discord in New London, one of the members of the pilgrim says. Make sure the most fervent among them join the main group of Winterhome colonists. With them gone, New London will be free from protests. What are you... Why can we not do it for the pilgrims? The pilgrims who proposed in the first place to colonize this place were all about, we love colonies, we need to go out and conquer, like, and join with the frosty environment. And then they're like, send the other people out. We actually like New London, turns out. Why can we not do the frickin' pilgrims out there? What? That's so dumb. What a weird decision. What? All disturbances in New London will cease. The instigators in addition to everyone else. And then you would only have, oh, but then you would have stalwarts as a faction in Winterhome. No, colonists would settle Winterhome. You are one people. You are not factions. You are one people. Act like it. Lordy. Did you hear the pilgrims eat babies? Survival of the fittest and all that. Oh. Week 400. Auto save kicked in. 1,500 more people Amogus. Ooh, barely met the shelter requirement for that, huh? Just barely. What is your heat at? How many places to do that? That. Yeah, whatever. Food is the trouble. Food is the great equalizer. Where will I get food from? We have one thing that gives me infinite food. And it's decent, but 300 will not feed a population of 37,000.
The Research Institute.
Furbishing goods. Garbage.
Stupid.
I'll use deploy guides. Thanks for giving it to me, I guess.
Stupid.
Not really useful because I'm not exploring shit. They're growing again now, though. Maybe I will research that just to have it. And then we'll just not pass that law. It'll be easy.
Stewart. Stewart.
Yeah, I just realized I never even needed the overdrive during the whiteout either, huh? Easy. that. Event happening.
Neighbors kindly ask rally attendees to keep all applause to a reasonable
Voracity. Gonna pop up in a bit with a chapter, I think. Oh. Chapter 4. The fate of Winterhome, a pivotal choice. The Winterhome expedition has arrived to the cursed city. The cores under the ruins could be used to further upgrade New London's generator, bringing about levels of warmth we never dreamt of. To reach the cores, we would have to demolish the ruins, split the earth open, and access those that are buried and extract them quickly before toxicity renders Winterhome forever uninhabitable. Alternatively, we could seal the toxic fissure, forever burying most of the cores. We could bring an avalanche down to batten down the cracks, then work fast to manually close what remains. But afterwards, we could build a new city here and use it as a springboard for our expansion. Whatever approach we take, there will be no back. Our decisions here will shape the power balance between pilgrims and stalwarts. Stalwarts approve, pilgrims disapprove. It doesn't even say like how many cores it will give me, but I assume it will give me 40 cores, or 50. Close the fissure. If we can settle here, no single whiteout will endanger all of us again. What is the... I don't understand this, like... Wouldn't this more mean a single whiteout won't threaten us all? Because then the generator will just be powerful enough. This seems more like if you're talking about whiteouts, that seems more like a hedge, right? Like even if it hits one city, the other city can be a safe haven. Anyway, I want a new settlement, because that sounds way cooler. Choice will realize the pilgrim's dreams and undermine any hope for the future the stalwarts want. I hate both of you. But sure.
Our researchers have developed a new idea and await their next task.
Yippee! Colonizing Winterhome into a habitable colony will be difficult. They'll spew toxic fumes, you have to frostpunk and contain all toxic fissure before the gas concentration becomes lethal. Next gas outburst in 47 weeks. Fume filtration district. Okay. Told me about a tutorial. Resettling Winterhome. But the limit of toxic gases by clogging their source, frostbreaking tools to access toxic gas springs. Fume filtration district on top. I see. That's it. That would again be like really fucked up, like pissing off the stalwarts with this new colony. And then having all the stalwarts settle in the new colony. Seems kind of weird. They hate us.
Steward.
Where is it? Here? Here you go. Privatized alcohol. Have fun with it. Now, back to this. So, you've got the winter home furnace or generator that apparently we repaired. So, can I turn that on? No fuel. Well, let's fix that. What are you even running on? I assume. Oh, it also inherently has an adaptive generator. Because why shouldn't it? We've repaired it with our technology, I guess. Is the point. Oh, I can't anymore because it's full. It's full. That should be on. Still spending one? Why? Why is it spending one coal? Uh-huh. Anyway, have the food that you need. Have the materials that you need. Let's just send a bunch of materials in advance. And have the goods that you need. Send a bunch in advance. And send some of this stuff back, I guess. Not try to meet demand. There you go. We got that covered. We will need to frost break a lot. The people that we have here. Severe toxic gases, huh? Of course. But also a geothermal spring with infinite heat, huh? Oh god. Seems so weird looking. Need to frost break everything and everything. Anything and everything. All the words. Wait, what? Safe frost breaking? Wait, what? Oh, Jesus. Wait, hold on. What? What? Winterhome's toxic acid will potentially hurt and kill some of these workers. No, don't do that. I have a billion freaking prefabs and need stabs. It's fine. Like, as long as we're, like, inside of this ring, we should do the safe ones. A lot of toxic fume. Oh. A lot of toxic fume. Holy moly. Maybe I cannot do the safe frostbreaking all the time. That is a lot of frostbreaking I would need to do. Huh. Toxic gases. Oh, this stuff up here I can build on? Oh. Oh, I can. Do some rapid frost breaking out here where there's okay things. Rethinking. So where's those toxic fumes? Why can't I just build outside the toxic fumes? Ah. Yeah. I'll build in the toxic fumes. Nice. Nice. Just don't build in the toxic fumes. Don't live there. It's bad. Turns out. That's the edge. I don't need all these frozen forests. I see. That needs steam cores. Oh boy.
It's two.
Rapid frostbreaking harms workers. Steward, as frostbreaking teams neared the chasm of Winterhome, it was as if we approached the maw of hell itself. The ground splintered and noxious fumes pushed through the cracks to strangle those even in open air. Scores of our people suffered today, brought right to the edge of death. They won't survive a second attempt. I thought they would only be inside. What? Tensions between pilgrims and Stallbits are rising. Sacrifice will ensure New London's future. They're already murdering people? But like, you're not... You're out here! Not in the toxic fumes! No? Or am I misunderstanding them? Alright, anyway, we gotta send people over there. Hey, why is there not like a nicer slider? I can't hold down the button, I can only click. Ugh. Sure, all those people. Just need more people to build more things more quickly so that more people can also live there. It's a trouble. Let's turn this auto allocate on for now, just so that it automatically makes stuff better. There'll be a lot of hospitals in here too, huh? Oh yeah, that's some noxious fumes, all right. Where's the people I sent? On the way. Cold. Arrived. Vent. Button. This button. Housing. But expanding districts would be smart, huh? Two, three. Something like this. Look, I'm not even like actually counting the spaces that would be then adjacent to certain things. I just need to get something running here. Yeah. Cross breaking. Again, left over such an awkward number of people. I have like a two. I have like a law for unhoused people, like die less. But now you want to vote on this frickin' law. I honestly don't give two shits what you vote for, so have fun with it.
The votes are in. The measure fails.
City? Surplus heat? Oh, I have it. I have heated commons. Okay. Case. Back to... Oh, now I can do geothermal plants. Unfiltered geothermal plant. Geothermal plant. facility that swiftly converts the natural heat of geothermal springs into steam by less stringent filtering of subterranean toxic gases. Harnesses natural heat from geothermal springs to generate steam. Make more steam, make also disease. I feel like we really don't need more disease. We really could do with less disease. Just saying, people. Just saying.
Stewart.
Want some heat? Could do that. Could.
Stewart.
Certainly a possibility.
Stewart.
Damn, there's a very few people in these factions anymore. Really doing a number on them here. Doing great. I wonder if you can somehow get them to like one member. That would be really funny if you just keep on hating on them.
Stewart. Stewart.
All that prep I should save. Let's see what happens. How many people will die? Will these houses get built? Frostpunk. So it's, yeah, rapid frostbreak also is just faster. Okay, some people got housed. Pretty good. Can definitely afford spending right now. Don't need to worry about it. Instead, I will build a subsidized housing block in Italy. Oh, I can do that and expand? Go for it. Now I can do both. Why does it keep pinging me as if there was something new here? There's something new here that I haven't looked at? Right. Okay, nobody died. We managed to get those shelters up and running really fast. Nobody had to die. I'm gonna build a hospital in here. It's further diseases as well. And then, yeah. And I feel like this should be safe as long as I don't do it inside the thing, right? In fact, after we're done with this, I might like move in more people. In fact, let's send in more people now. Again, I need a workforce here that is much more substantial. It's gonna be a way bigger split now, huh? I think there's gonna be like already 8,000 people in there soon. Oh. My coal is getting full, huh? Build another fuel stockpile. Whoopsie daisies. There's nothing that it would actually, like, do. Okay, following thing. Coal. Distribution. I do the even thing. Let's for now just do click, 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 click all the time. Because we're being silly. We're just gonna get that. Oh. And why can we not just meet demand? Where's the button for meet demand? I don't know. It's just not here. Build in peaks, right? We build fast. Thing is, like, this still carries 80,000 coal stockpiles. Oy, oy, oy. Advanced geothermal plant. Really don't need those. Or pumping. Why are these people suddenly like, yeah, let's release all the toxic gases? This seems not very adapting. I keep on having to pull out the neutral option because this is just bad. I don't need that much steam. I don't need all that steam. Go just the normal pumping one. Fuel is already everywhere. Because this is fuel. No, this is goods. Oh, fuel is not relevant for this one. Right, that's why. Goods one. And also still like. Workforce required. Oh, my food. Food that will deplete eventually. Well, while we wait, I'm gonna insulate all these districts. Because that doesn't cost workforce. And then we'll be sitting even better on coal and everything, because... Look, I don't know. Alright, we got more people again. Cool. Some more safe frost breaking as soon as all this is done. Should have made a hole. Didn't think about making a hole. Crime is absent. Squalor is largely absent. Disease is growing. We need another subsidized housing block. Yeah. Honestly, another housing district at this rate, because one more subsidized housing block is not going to cut it. And especially if I want to get more people in here later. We'll need another housing district yet again after. And then we put another hospital in here. Because disease is bigger. Thank God for the hot springs, though. And the supported quarantine. Once I get additional cores up, I'll gladly do that. But apparently I need cores for the filtration stuff. Yeah. Increased toxicity to catastrophic. Tom Hughes, colonist, devising a plan. Those fucking pilgrims, always bending the steward's ears to their psychotic ideas, driving our city into the ground. And now with the winter home, they're putting us all in danger with their madness. This can't continue. Someone's gonna have to do something. We try to talk. It's time for actions. Some enraged stalwarts aim to sabotage operations in Winterhome. Why are you trying to kill yourselves? You live here! You're idiots. You're stupid. Imagine only sending the stalwarts here to colonize this. Again, would be so funny. Yeah, we know this is against everything you stand for, but you're exiled from New London and now have to live in a colony. I'll build an research mechanized scouts, sure. Just to make you happy. Radicalize. De-radicalize pilgrims. 11%. Radicalize these guys yet, but can soon. But they will hate me. Maybe I will like fund their projects. I don't need a lot of heat stamps. Yeah, let's make them more balanced. 11%, 10%.
Recess has
We could give them a law to pass. Want any laws? No? Nothing? Damn. Things just honky-dory with these guys. So about those garden forts. Slipping into my old ways. It says may deploy, you know, just in case. You know, just in case.
the eyes have it.
They love me. God, the frost breaking takes forever if you do it safely, huh? I was back. That doesn't seem right. Okay, 118. That seems more right. Toxic gas spray. Oh wait, this isn't even a toxic gas spray. This is just that I'm stupid. I thought I needed to go there. No, I need to go here, here, and here. Oh, I wasted like 10 weeks already, huh? Not ideal. Not ideal. Not ideal at all. Maybe I do need to do some rapid ice breaking. 2 million noxious fumes. Noxious fumes. Okay. Do these already diminishing? Everything's fine. I don't have guards in here, huh? And I can't, like, put guards from one place to another. Can't exchange guards. Defense gone. All the few. Steam power. Yeah, the old Dreadnought really, like, they've put this forth as a colony, but it is literally just have enough people for oil, and that's it. Bit odd, bit odd. Yeah, so the bad thing about this is, I've seen that there is only 2 tiles of fertile soil And that's it. Billions of materials, but no other food. So that's not great, is it? I really fucked up with the frost breaking. So how do I extract cores? Is it just action deposit? How many more people do I think 18 will support? Really wish I could send people based on shelter capacity. Well, let's do some math. There is currently 149 built for 8,772. So 8,772 divided by 149 is roughly 58.9. So roughly 59 people, roughly 60 people fit into one shelter. So that times 18. I could support roughly 1,000 more people here. A little bit less just in case. So is this extracting correctly? Must be. This must be. Can I do both? No. Cannot do both. Getting to that. I feel like I need to do that rapidly now because I fucked it up now. If I'd done the safe one like straight towards these from the start, I just didn't think it would take this long, right? This is ridiculous. Why can't I rapid this but not save this? Oh, I guess, yeah, so it is only save because it's inside here. I don't need to do save when it's not inside. Sabotage in Winterhome. Do you want to die? Seems like you do. Some colonists, swayed by the stalwarts among them, have begun sabotaging our efforts. They tamper with buildings and heavy machinery. Again, wouldn't it have been really smart if the people who colonized the new place were the people who are always outspoken for colonization, aka the Pilgrims, whose whole name implies that they will wander around. Yeah, whatever. They build watchtowers to maintain order, but some of the Pilgrims whisper of a more extreme solution. They propose we instill public executions. In their mind, it would both aid our efforts as well as show the colonists that, given the option, working is the better choice. We'll build watchtowers, of course. These are so... Also, you still have to do a watchtower there anyway. Perhaps you could invest in other research. Sabotage will continue. Like in control state again now. What is think of another way? I don't know. Build those freaking watchtowers, I guess. Fucking hell. Hate it here. Curious. Watchtowers can be built only in housing. Yeah. You peoples. Okay, so we have 30 weeks and we've not made a lot of progress because I suck. I can also only break 6 at a time, huh? Gotta get in there, man. Five weeks versus 15 weeks. It just takes triple the amount of time. We don't have 50 weeks. If we do this twice, then it's over. I really fricked myself. Try to get as far as you can, as fast as you can. Some people may die. Built another fuel stockpile, because why shouldn't you? Mechanized scouts. Have fun with it. Right, I guess in this case, because the steam is infinite, is quite the good source, huh? Infinite coal and infinite steam. The only thing we also have infinite oil. We have like infinite fuel. One thing we lack is food. That's eating cake. If we remove the watchtowers, it will once again sabotage. Yeah, good thing I didn't do public executions, huh? That would have been a bit dark. Quite dark.
Stewart?
Death to pilgrims. Conflict is brewing. Conflict between pilgrims and Stewart is brewing as settling Winterhome has crushed their dreams of creating a warm paradise. Stewart, we discovered ransacked provisions and the dream is dead. Cores are gone. We will never feel true warmth again. Carved into warehouse walls, followed by death to pilgrims. 3 of our workers did not report in their shifts. They were known to be stalwarts members, instigating brawls and vocal in their hatred of our efforts here in Winterhome. Their fate is left to the frost now. We need to have our eyes peeled for violent radicals. God damn it, people. 3 deserters flee Winterhome. Well, fuck you. Oh wow, I was exactly at +1. Good thing I sent not more people in there, huh? Not the actual 1,000. Not even that radical. So I could de-radicalize them. But then they would hate me. I want to de-radicalize them, but I also don't want them to hate me. How to best achieve such a thing? Well. Half a core per week. Roughly. What is it? Only making them without actually doing it. There you go. This will only last for 12 weeks. I'm not gonna put stuff in there. Wait, can I not increase it? What? Oh, because it's automated. That's why. Go. That's only one way. No, it is not only one. Hmm? Increase proximity of both of them. Right, never mind. And then, yeah, because I can't have one lower. Oh boy, Steam. Steam cannot be stored, so it's just this, right? And I can't move Steam over to New London. Which, you know, checks out. It's gonna be warmer soon. That's nice. Jack Sadler, runner, bandaging his wounds. Can't believe they put up watchtowers. I can't believe they attacked me. People back home won't stand for this. I know they won't. I'll die here, but I won't be for nothing. I'm proud. I tried to run. Do it again if I could. Stay here and die for a cause I don't believe in. For a place I never wanted to go. Try to make it back to the city. I'd run every day. Being sent to Winterhome has radicalized some citizens. Again, should have just sent the pilgrims, whose whole idea this was in the first place. But no. No option for that. Can't do it. It's not in the stars. It just ain't right. A lot of tension brewing. Thanks to my Bureau of Propaganda. Damn, over 10,000 people here already. And all that basically just for... I mean, I guess I technically don't actually need all these people. But I have the shelter for them here, so...
The Research Institute is...
Research waste incineration? Sure. It's dumb, and I will not make it, or rather, I could make it go through, but, or rather, I'm not going to build it that way around. I'm going to build that shit. Why is that progress when it's just worse? Just so much worse. Like, it's strictly... Okay, it's not strictly worse, because technically it needs less workforce. But it's basically worse in all manners that are relevant. But okay. I'll do it so I can de-radicalize you and not have you completely pissed off. Can't believe I wasted like 15 weeks. Rough. Oh. 481 died. Oh. Oh. Hmm. 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 I see. Trouble brewing. Oh, let's dig up here. And I gotta make progress in this direction. I would love to like build slightly up here to not be fully diseased, but I think we need to be fully diseased because I can't wait another 5 weeks to start pumping toxic gases away. This will already take like some time to build. What does it say how long it takes? Total output, a lot of disease. A lot of disease. Let's build another hospital in advance. Third hospital. It turns out I will need these people if so weird that auto allocate just drops them down to a lower level without actually changing their heat. Needs to make all places livable. Auto allocation bad. What was I saying? Colonists cursing the pilgrims. They sit on their throne made of our blood, built of our backs. They drink ice wine and smoke cigars and laugh over appetizers. And what do? We work, we toil, we break ourselves into muck and mire for a dream we don't share. May they choke on their food, may they drown in their wine, may they burn together with their pathetic ideals, and may I be there to see it. Guys, you need to chill out. Seriously. I'm not even going to bother with these districts. You've got so much surplus shelter now. Wow, that's crazy. I am getting low on heat stamps. Huh. Also, I have so much surplus, like, shelter, but since everybody's still, like, dividing themselves on available shelter, I don't really want to turn anything off. You know? And it's not like the workforce is, like, that important. It was all warm anyway. is gonna run out soon. Or rather, the additional food is gonna run out soon. Ugh. So about those laws, eh? Mechanized scouts, go vote on it. Have fun with it. It doesn't matter because apparently I explored everything already in like chapter 2, which kind of sucks.
The delegates have spoken. The law is
That was just
tabled.
way too efficient. As soon as I was able to get like more Frostland teams up running. But there's something. Oh wait, that's the whiteout. There's gotta be something. No? No? Right, I either do that or this. Why is it still like pointing out a building to me? I don't know what building it's trying to point out. Stop saying there's something new here. It isn't. I hate this. Same with the tutorial, it's just always bugged out. Toxicity falls to notable. Okay, okay. Wait, you don't need heating? Oh, you don't need heating. It's just automatic, huh? Hmm. Okay, okay. Maybe that means less people will die from the toxicity too? Wow, that's crazy. Negative materials. Wow. Negative food though is yeah, that's the concerning part here. There's gonna be new people again. There's gonna be more food consumption, and this food is gonna run out, and it all sucks a lot. Should have built this differently, huh? Died. Not again. Come on. at least this one works out perfectly. So, that means you needed to dig one over here to have a like it was 1 over 12. It was 13 tiles away. That is mean. That is very mean. Bum 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 bum. Look at all those cores. All those 6 cores.
Report any hallucinations to a medical officer. These
Hey, I'll be able to build all those after all. Maybe it didn't need to fast break this last part. Although, no, based on how slow this constructs, I definitely do need that, huh? A bunch of sick people. What we got? We got good sickness recovery. Everything fine and dandy in hometown too. Like it. In fact, having positives because I don't know why. I legitimately don't know what changed. I have a big minus on the food. Don't even need that much steam heat as I'm currently making. Why is there so much material but just so little food? It's already gone. Or it's already gone, huh? I've given so many shits about adjacency. What do you want? Rallying pilgrims propose ideas. They want Apex workers. While it sounds good, that is a radical idea. We can act on these ideas later if necessary. But thanks for having researched it. Good on you.
institute.
Oh, it's because of this time, right? Oh. This will last for 164 weeks. And everything will last. This food will last me for a while too, so. Need less food here now. So yeah, this would, if I did the braking, no, it could have gone exactly. Honestly, if I just made my path here earlier, I could have done one less fast braking, huh? Alas, too late for that. This is now what it is. I shouldn't worry about this one because it's gonna not give a shit. It doesn't matter. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, sure, I can have all this coal, but, like, I don't need coal! I don't need anything! I've got, like, a billion other things! Doesn't matter. Just want... just want that. So what, we lost like 400 people from the rapid frostbreaking? So 400 people died for the stream. Which is not a great number, but, I mean, that's the number it is. We made it in time. Or toxicity overwhelms us. Well, what is this? What am I looking at here? Oh no. Is this radical stalwarts who have something... I don't like the fact that they're on this cliff. Doesn't seem good, you know? Something about this seems bad. What do you have there in your little hands? Oh, haven't done research. Haven't done research. Oops. I'll research a dense housing block, sure. Again, I'm not gonna build any of them, but I can research it. Them promise agenda. I can only raise their funds, which would make more of them happen. I don't know if I want that. Now you're like the same as the Pilgrims again. Previously needed to rein you in, but that has solved itself with the secret police. Now, these guys just hate me is the problem. Ice with greatly increase is also just not good. You want this radical law, huh? I wonder if it's like actually like truly game changing, or if it's radical just means, oh, this will tip the zeitgeist even more than the normal laws do. Or if it's actually going to be like an event kind of deal. We've got some guard enforcers. We don't need to employ these people. We could also recruit from the communities, but we don't need to. We just have the option to, you know? Option to. Just give me all the power and I will use it responsibly. Trust me.
The delegates have spoken. The
They just
law
need to
takes
trust
effect.
me. And they do. They do trust me. They love me. So everything is... all the disease is already going down. Could even demolish one of these hospitals. The restoration of Winterhome. All toxic gas springs have been closed. Toxic gases no longer threatens Winterhome. With what many once saw as a cursed, desolate land, you've made inhabitable. This miracle proves we can settle anywhere. The once cursed city will become a springboard from which we can expand even further. The Frostland can indeed become a home. I mean, as long as we have the knowledge of how to properly make and maintain generators, sure. Well done, Stuart. We're nearly there. You've shown it's possible to embrace the frost, that this new ice age is simply a catalyst for adaptation. The future is just within our reach. But our path to this point has divided our people. Trouble brews in New London. Chart your course with care. New event 8. Don't tell me this was also the entirety of chapter 3 and chapter 4 can't be this short. Both of them, right? Right. Again, I just did a lot of stuff in chapter 2. Assuaging last minute doubts. Faction radical. Get yourself together. We must do it. We must. If a crop has disease, you burn the plants. If a scout has frostbite, you cut off the limb. And if a faction no longer serves the people, beats them to a Winterhome for the delusional cause, rips their future from their hands, what do? Exactly. We got rid of people who destroyed our future. Radicals from Star Wars are determined to avenge the loss of their dream of a warmth in Winterhome. What? In Winterhome? In New London, I thought you wanted the warmth. What? Oh, or is the avenging happening in Winterhome? That's what they're talking about. Oh, cutscene. Loading something. Oh, they're gonna storm the Capitol. This one. A dream. Well, if the stalwarts start stabbing people just because they can't have a cozy New London, then the stalwarts should, yeah, get banished. Assassination in the council. Steward, one of the stalwarts, has stabbed the speaker of the pilgrims to death. At the exact moment, bands of stalwarts stormed several districts in the city. New London is on the brink of chaos. The pilgrims are furious and terrified. These terrorists have no place in New London. They must either leave or cease to be stalwarts. They get ready to fight back. Banishing the stalwarts will punish this crime and unify New London under the ideals of pilgrims. You could try to stop the matters and seek reconciliation. You would, however, have to ensure concessions from both sides. This is not the only way, though. Many in the city could rally behind you. You could retake the captain's lost authority, separate the bickering factions, and enforce order. Civil war is upon us. Your choice determines how you will end it. Fuck off. Compromise, however difficult to achieve, is worth it if it saves lives. increase both factions' fervor and reach positive relations with all communities to vote on peace accords. But both bickering factions must be brought to heel, pass all rules provisions in the council, unify the city with its new captain, and contain the warring factions. I mean, this is the easy choice, right? And then we're just like, what, play to the end with pilgrims. This is the other kind of easy choice because I'm like 2 votes away from becoming captain. And I can very easily guided vote everybody into submission. So let's see what happens with the compromise options. Because again, people! You are a people! You're not different people! You will need to be a shrewd negotiator, secure good relations with most communities, and vote many changes through the council. The choice is binding. If you confirm, you must succeed or your rule will end. You should not encounter insurmountable Again, they're like, are they ready for that? What's the other one saying? You have chosen to banish the violence inciting factions from the city. To succeed, you will need to relocate all its members to a new colony. You invest in its construction. They will leave amicably. If you do not, you have to rely on your gods to deport them. Oh. I mean, honestly? If it's about like, oh, well, look, if you want to live somewhere else, go live somewhere else. And we'll help you with that. It's not actually that bad, huh? Point of no return. You've chosen to unify the city behind you as the new captain. But what if you die? What if you get assassinated? Strong relations devote strengthening your rule, and many god squads to contain the bickering factions. Yeah, everything is like easy mode, and easy. Let's be nice, right? Let's all, again, let's not have factions. Let's all be a people. Let's all be nice. Peace will come when the overwhelming majority of delegates votes to pass peace accords. Yet no one will agree to even hold such a vote until all sides renounce violence. You must negotiate with both factions to find out what concessions this will require. Take care not to alienate any group too much. You will need the votes of all to pass the final accords. You will find peace. Ah, Jesus. Civil war. A bloody conflict has erupted in your city, with people fighting in the streets. This means that some may be injured, others may die, and your city may fall into disarray. Ongoing civil war will affect your city in various ways. Increased tension, reduces output, disables buildings. If both factions engage in battle have no fervor, there will be no casualties. If either faction has fervor, district wear will decrease, buildings will be destroyed, people will be injured and die. Fervor level increases the number of deaths and injuries. Wars will spread to encompass more and more districts until you solve the main quest. Until then, you can use any district abilities to control wars or achieve temporary reprieve if you manage to resolve all conflicts. This will give you some time to prepare for more bloodshed, or an opportunity to pursue the path you've chosen to resolve the conflict. Oh my. You'll massacre these barbarians. You're on triple now? Ah, jeez. And force peace? Protect. We've got enough guard squads. Retaining, separating fighters, minimal force. Guards put other duties aside. That is perfectly fine. You guys are just chill, right? Yeah, these guys are all super chill. Why is this white and not blue? Winterhome now. Also super chill here now. It's just a good time here. No disease anywhere. Oh, now it can do 8. I was not allowed for 8 before. Look at that. This is all now, also now stable crevices. Huh. Interesting. It's nice. Largely irrelevant, but nice. No steam cores, huh? Oh no, no 5 steam core. We can upgrade sanatorium. We can upgrade this outpost. Yeah. Yeah, why not? But really is it, huh? Still no new exploration. Guess Civil War comes first. Ooh. The oil. Tensions are high. Catastrophic. Yay. And of course, there's currently a recess in this council. Could do martial law. Okay. First things first. At least de-radicalize these people. They will hate me, but stop punching each other. This will need 24 weeks. Steward. Negotiate peace agreement. Ask what it will take to convince them to abandon militancy and hold a vote for peace. Enlist to Stewart's militia. Need homes. Never relevant. Stewart, the Stalwarts claim they were pushed to violence to defend their place in the city. They accuse you of having turned it into a place for pilgrims and pilgrims only. Before they even consider agreeing to lasting peace, they demand you show goodwill by integrating some of their ideas into how the city is run. You'll be prompted to promise 2 concrete changes. Resource abundance. Move towards a city where limitless power of oil guarantees heat and material prosperity. Choose any of city development effort, which is... Okay, sure. That doesn't... Guarantees heat, and then they're like, make us do prefabs instead of guaranteeing heat. A charcoal plant, even though we have so much additional charcoal already. And a synthetic composites factory, even though we have material abundance. We already have abundance. You're idiots. Personal responsibility. Individual achievements are rewarded. And the unproductive held accountable. Allow productive outsiders. Privatized alcohol. Merit-based housing. The law passing is going to be the most annoying stuff, so this research is the easiest shit to do. I'll research you some stuff. Can I use one of those? Sure, I guess I'll make that. At least one of those? Sure, I guess I'll make that. It's stupid again, but I'll do it. So about that reason. Let's rush that bitch. Can I double rush it? 150. 495. Can I have another one? Other one then. There we go. Boom. 575.
Steward!
Draw my guard. Again, I could just wait, what, 24 weeks? But sure, what do you want, guys? Following the stalwart's unprovoked aggression, the Pilgrims are very reluctant to talk about peace. However, they would be willing to hold a vote on a peace agreement if you were to provide some guarantees that their ideas will be represented in the city. But I already have 4 freaking salvaging factories and I already have 2. These guys. Traditional families. Mandatory marriage. Dutiful youth. Family apprenticeship. I kind of want to see, like, if I can't just wait 24 weeks and you radicalize them manually. No. Even the UI changed in some parts. Freaking over there too now. People, you need food. What are you doing? What are you doing? Boiling tensions. Stewart tensions have risen to a fever pitch and threaten to tear the city apart. Angry mobs swarm the streets, and the city descends into a violent free-for-all. People have lost faith that your rule can solve the many problems that plague us. The city spirals into chaos. If we do not calm tensions soon and restore order, this will be the end. The city must not fall. What do you want? For some reason, you guys want synthetic composite factories, which is the dumbest shit because we don't need it, but sure, have at it, guys. You silly goobers. Strict protection priorities. Steward, the guards are awaiting orders on what their priorities should be while protecting the district. To form a cordon around vital infrastructure, halting its destruction, or they could instead focus on keeping civilians out of harm's way and preventing their death. Apparently, I cannot decide to save lives. Slightly improve with our communities, fighting later. Can I not? Oh no, I already do have like this thing fully booked up. There's more guards when you need them. I'm again surprised that there just came nothing out of these guys. Wait, but... Huh? Huh? Am I not enforcing the peace? Oh no. I think I need more patrol watchtowers. Jesus. Suddenly just in a frenzy to build those. I could mobilize prison wardens too. Trust falls slightly. Ow. Time of 36, but I can protect the people. Marginally improve with all communities, not result in fatalities, not increase error. Marginally seems smaller than slightly, which seems really odd. That protecting the people is not quite as good as protecting the district itself. Seems a bit odd. I'll protect the district. Running low on those heat stamps, yo. Hey guys, can I have some heat stamps? Thanks. My communities, they love me. Only the stalwarts hate me. Dun, 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 dun. Suddenly you need 1 billion guards. This is fine though. Honestly, this is still super manageable. Just, you know, would love for nicer things. $72 for that. Oh yeah. What? Raising of Stockfield. New group has presence in New London. What? 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 Peace enforced in one district? What? Huh? Did it succeed or did it not? What? I'm so confused. It sounded like it hadn't succeeded now. Whoa, why did it suddenly jump up to... What? Hold on. How do I see what week it is right now? I don't know. It's gonna do another save, I guess. I thought I made a save just now. I thought I made a save just before I like turned this thing on. If I do this, do I need to rebuild everything? I'm just confused why this happened. Because before, the wear was not that big. So why did it suddenly jump like that?
Stuart!
We are calling you, Stuart.
Hey, look. Huh? Okay, I definitely... I'll just accept that because like this is annoying. But like, what happened here? Why did it suddenly like jump?
The Research Institute has concluded its latest task and is ready for its next priority.
Hey, look. 35. Oh! What the f? It's jumping! It's jumping really, really fast. I don't understand why. We really need to also protect the districts, huh? Okay, well, I accept what happened here because would be easier to like just rush through it, but this was very confusing. These mechanics. And now something get introduced and like do something about it, but how? I don't know, press the buttons.
Steward.
Do you hear us, Steward?
Yeah, I don't know why. Couldn't say. So, in that case, I apparently need to, yeah, like, press these buttons too. Jeez. Any more watchtowers? Here you go. Have some more. I don't have enough workers for it. I mean, I could just turn this district off. I can't. I'm not allowed to. I'm just gonna turn off... Oh. Yeah, turn off, like, these districts. Who cares? I don't need these people. Then you can go work somewhere else. In these newly built patrol watchtowers everywhere. Orbit ends. Any detainees are had. Getting a billion people, billion guards back. Honestly, you guys can return to your duties too. 1 second. Alright, sorry. So yeah, that was confusing. Everything's fine now, right? I mean, I'm containing everything. The other one? Pyroclastic charcoal. What is that? Just pyroclastic charcoal. Oh, foundries? Oh, charcoal plants. Sure. Again, dumb as fuck idea, but who cares?
Here, Steward.
And then in 19 weeks, I can just de-radicalize them manually. Or they will just de-radicalize over time because I'm in good standing with them or something?
Steward.
Detaining militants, stewards. We have detained a group of militants, violent faction members. They've been thrown in prison for now, but we still count them among the members of their faction and citizens of our city. It's up to you to decide what will become of them. To decide the detainee's fate, you must use decide detainee's fate community action. What is this one?
Steward.
Political prisoners and preventive arrest. Exile. Relationships will worsen. Rehabilitate. Rejoin like-minded independents. Enlist to militia. Lifelong service. Leave them in prison. Let them serve out their sentence. Oh, I mean... yeah. This doesn't imply what rehabilitation means, but try it, I guess. Whoa. Why are these guys, like, dropping constantly?
Steward.
Steward.
Recent roundup. Recent deaths. Decreased by relocation of corrected criminals. That's not what the option said it would do.
Steward.
Steward. Steward.
Oh, I could just promote these guys? And then the further decreases?
Steward. Steward.
We're
Oh.
calling you, Steward.
There you go. Do I still have to do this? Guess I still have to do this, huh? Sure. This is crazy. I mean, I could just do it. Does it count if I have it already built? Let's save and find out. It should, right? Otherwise, like, what? I'm gonna demolish the existing ones and then rebuild them, and then they'll be like, yeah, you did good.
Steward.
Steward. Steward.
Apparently, I need to build them anew. Which is fucking stupid. Not sure. Have added. No more, no more, please. We don't need these at all. This whole thing blew over pretty fast. Knee-jerk reaction. Unless there's new wars, in which case I still have enough, more than enough people. Yeah, sure, have some moss filtration towers, even though, again, we already have a bunch of those. But sure, have some more. I'll just destroy this one. These people are so stupid. It's crazy. Alright, 450. And why is this one white and not blue? So what's happening in good old Winterhome that is now all nice and they still went to war despite it being super nice to live here now? Weeks. Hey, new Londoners. Can I get some funds from you? Thanks. Temporary stop to fighting. You've put an end to all pitched battles in your city. We can expect a respite from violence for several weeks, but as long as militants exist and no permanent solution to the conflict has been found, fighting will break out again sooner or later. Oh yeah. Guys fucking hate me.
Steward. Steward.
Honorable Steward.
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 Just do your stuff. 2 years of detention. That's crazy, actually.
Steward.
Waning trust. Stewart, the people no longer trust you. If the situation doesn't improve, the council will demand a vote of confidence disputing your leadership. If you fail that vote, it will be the end of your rule. You must raise trust to vote the void the vote of confidence. Like, fucking the stewards decide to stab somebody and everything, and I'm like, chill out, and they're like, you are not fit to rule. Or telling them to chill the fuck out. Alright, you want a pyroclitic charcoal plant. Sure. What was the other thing? Synthetic composites factory. Sure. Takes a while to like destroy this stuff, but yeah, whatever. What do you mean 1 out of 3? I built 2. Don't tell me it does count as a -4. Oh my god, it does apparently. 3 more in addition. I hate everything here. That's all idiot. You want again? So basically, I need to build another industrial district because these people cannot think. That's great. That's great. That's cool. That's lovely. That's fantastic. What's something that they will like with my privatized alcohol? They would love that. Never did manage to make it to the max of one of these things. Can't pass those laws anymore. We must avoid extreme actions in order to achieve and maintain peace. Oh, what if I did have one of those? sure. Equal pay. Shouldn't have rushed the research so much. I thought this was way more important. But my trust just plummeted. The trust value is minus 11%. Ow. It's because of those guys.
Steward.
Here. Let's grant them an agenda. Frostlanders are against the two. You know, for right now, this might be good. I might, you know, you are reviled. I cannot guided vote this properly. Cannot do that. Jesus. Silico Foundry? Sure, I guess. Oh. I cannot negotiate with two things. Oh, this sucks.
The noes have it.
50-50. Promised them something and now I need to do that and otherwise. What do you want? Silica Foundry? Where do I want it? There? Sure, have it. Ass. Absolute ass. Don't have the people for all of this. Especially with all these guard towers I now build. Honestly, some of these people can probably move back to over here so that I can get my workforce again. Still have more than enough people in here. Trust rises. That's good. That's good.
Steward!
Hear us, steward.
Hear us! Steward!
Steward, you hear us, steward?
I will research advanced blast foundry. Sure. Just to fulfill some promises. Why is my trust sinking again?
Steward.
Steward!
You have money. I don't know anymore. Throw money at the problem.
Hear us! Steward! Steward!
I don't have money anymore. People. Come on, people. What have I ever done to you? I've done only good things. Why do you hate me so? Oh, goodness. I don't have enough prisons. Wild.
Steward.
Steward.
Will hate me even more. Yippee. Thought correction prison's really putting me out of commission here. Let's just make these guys happy first. We'll make these other guys happy. But I need more weight stamps for that.
Steward. Steward.
We are calling you, Steward.
Hey, Shielded Youth doing a great job though. Doing a great job with that Shielded Youth.
Steward.
Steward. Steward.
Steward.
I'm gonna demolish some of these hoppy stamps. Do not need all that. Actually, you do not need any of those. I would like my heat stamps back, thanks. You've done all these cores. I would like. Oh. Yippee! The stalwarts are not as militant now that they have a portion of what they want. Okay, cool.
Children of the city will thank you.
Now, make you happy. Let's build you something or research something. Sure, we can research this. After we're done with this. Cool.
Institute is ready to present its latest breakthrough.
The city is not yet what we dream of, but it's a step, a crucial step towards setting things right for us. Technological progress might become our salvation after all. If the steward can maintain this, we might just be able to attain this peace they keep talking about. Oh, idiots. Why do you hate me again? Oh, because I frickin' detained these people.
Steward.
Yeah, money, I don't know. Promote them. Yay, they're so cool. Let's improve their standing. Wow, that is not the great increase that they implied it to be. Where's those pressurized heat batteries? There. Sure. People pay by the pilgrims? Yeah, sure. I'm cool with that. That would be nice. Let's see. Demanding funds from those. That happen. Enacting that. Alternatively, demanding those. Making that happen. Enacting that. I would love some trust. I'm despised. Oh, what will hate me again if I do that? I'll build this hydraulic pump jack and then I will unbuild it.
The delegates have spoken. The law takes effect.
Can't do it. Can't afford it. It's ours. Right.
Take note. A new rule.
Oh, I didn't realize that to repair
force.
this. That, eh? Prefabs. More than enough. So you want a what now? Another salvaging factory. God, why do you want so many salvaging factories?
Our researchers have completed their...
Back to having cold stuff again now. We have more than enough fuel. Figure all that out. We're insulated that, huh? Over here. Sure. Over here. Yeah, sure. Doesn't matter. Can I make anybody else happy with some research? Workers' dormitory? Yeah, whatever. Actually, we'll just like do this quickly. Ooh. Trust rises, and then we turn it back off again. Get our trust back up for real. Research surveillance watchtower. Sure. The other one. It's cheap. Give me those seed stamps. You don't need all that shelter, right? Ah, but
The Research Institute has proposed a new idea.
right, one more salvaging factory means one more waiting for heat stamps. Boop. There. Pilgrim's Technological Adaptability Agreement. Oh, that's just like this whole thing. So you do need, even if you reduce their fervor to 0 some other way, no, you need to do that quest. You gotta do the quest. Gotta do the quest. Gotta do the quest. Whoop. Good. All battles will end. Good. They love me.
A new
Oh, they do all love me.
council
What the fuck?
session is now in order.
Abandoned military. I see. I don't need to keep that promise. We'll just propose the law of peace. Peace and love. Peace and love. All agree to moderate their aims and resolve differences in dialogue. All agree to forgive and forget. 2/3 of delegates must support this law and will vote based on their relations. There's still some hesitant people. Who is hesitant? Who is against this? 10 of 12 pilgrims. The fuckers. Even the stalwarts now want peace, and they started this. I mean, I guess that's why they want this. They realized, oh shit, we're fucking losing. I mean, guided vote, just to make sure. Peace and love, peace and love.
Hear ye, hear ye. The proposed law has been approved.
Who are the 19 people who said, no, we want war? We've secured an end to the civil war. The warring factors have agreed to put aside their grievances and settle their disputes in the council. This peace will last for as long as we keep working on it. With peace for now.
Law is in effect.
The end of this war. Path of reconciliation. We thought it impossible. That which spawned from condemnation could only produce conflict. To take two groups fundamentally opposed to each other at their core to bring them together after some stabbing occurred. Never have we been so happy to be wrong. We can only hope this peace will last long enough to rebuild the city. Tonight we celebrate. Tomorrow we are back to work. Well done, Steward. Against all odds, we have succeeded. The city stands! The city did not fall, in fact. The city stood. The burp. The darkest hour. Strive for peace. Hope persists. Flicker in the... Don't tell me that's it. Maybe you wanted everyone to get along. What are the pilgrims in their vision of the future? Maybe you tried your very best. 988 seat stamps and profit from city-run alcohol shops. What a weird stat to bring up in the middle here. Have you always looked for a middle path? We're doing something. Something had to be done. That's you never gave up even at the brink. Last time we were dead because the mechanics went right. Hostilities cease. New London finds peace. For now. Bum, bum, bum. So. Lily May, 14, scout trainee, learns a new trade. Mother lost during the Civil War. Reveres the steward for keeping the city together. And even as life is harsh, her head full of dreams. Oh, okay. What do you mean, even so? The path of peace is narrow. And as long as we roam this still, cold world, as that was such an anticlimactic finale. I thought they were just building up to a new mechanic. And that is over. Where's the what's the settling of Winterhome is just like, as soon as you done the objective that you had to rush, Winterhome didn't matter anymore as a new expansion place. The Dreadnought was so irrelevant. Like, the colonies that they established, like the trade stuff between, were like the Dreadnought, which is utterly irrelevant because it's only oil, and then finally Winterhome, which seemed like a full thing, only for the game to then switch back to New London and the game ends. What? What did I do everything for? What did I prep for, like, longevity and, like, relations and work towards stuff? The game just ends there, then and there, without, like, any of the, like, city building relevancy. What? Tireless. Oh my god, it's over. Yeah. You caught me monologuing about what a bad ending this was. It was so... You read what the trailer just found? Go for it. I have nothing else to do today, so... Hold on, let me... Hold on. That one. My brother is a pig. Often a lot of reaction, that's right. Artistry, home entertainment. Why is it max
Winner
480p?
of the Film Advisory Board
Oh,
Award.
1999.
Kathy thought that her brother was a pain.
You might hate him right now, but it'll pass.
Nope. No, I still hate him.
A pest. And a pig.
Bingo!
You're dancing on very thin ice. Very thin.
Then some ancient magic
It's a
proved she was
1999
right.
film, alright.
I'm telling you, I'm dead serious. The pig is George.
George is the pig.
Now, to turn George back into a boy,
Pack up. We're going to Mexico.
they'll have to travel far.
I turned my brother into a pork chop, kidnapped my neighbor's child, stolen my mother's car, and now I'm driving to Mexico to see if my nanny's Aztec grandmother might be able to turn my brother back into the monster he once was.
They'll have to visit a mysterious old woman.
Can she change George back into the animal he was so I won't be grounded by my parents for the rest of my natural life? I guess so.
Beat a bacon-loving bad guy.
George is locked up by some monster who has him on tomorrow's menu.
This whole time it's like
And they'll
cheerful
take no
music.
bull.
Kathy, this is what my parents call a crisis situation.
Kids loved it on Nickelodeon. Now Home Alone 3's Alex D. Lynn stars with the horse whisperer Scarlett Johansson, Training Day's Eva Mendes, and Judge Reinhold of Beethoven's Fourth in a madcap adventure the whole family will love.
Yes!
My Brother, the Pig.
Look, ScarJo had to take part in some stuff in 1999. Had to be something. Can't wait to watch this movie. It's why are you so excited for it? Why did you even find this? It's 27 years old. Well, doesn't mean it has. Okay, the age doesn't matter for good cinema, but that one. Okay, sure. You know what? Enjoy the pig, and the wacky adventures with the classic trailer announcement. Wow, what will they get up to this time? That's totally crazy. A pig. The pig movie marathon list. How many does that list consist of? Is there more than Babe? Well, evidently there's now this. Gordy. There's an Animal Farm movie? Of course, of course there is, I guess. Yeah. Checks out. What is Gordy? Oh god. Okay, another trailer. Sure, well, these special thanks roll. 1994. It's older than me.
They say that if you're pure in heart, you can hear the animals talk. Gordy was just an ordinary little piglet.
Where is everybody?
Blah,
From
blah.
a typical farm family,
Have you seen my mother?
until hard times forced them apart.
Gordy,
ripped off
take
this movie.
care of the family.
I promise.
Now, he's on a journey
Lost his family. Oh? Took him away.
in a world that doesn't understand him,
Huh?
searching for a friend who does.
Wow! Ricky! I'll get you! You deserve a reward.
Now, meet America's newest hero.
If a pig can make it, anyone can.
Sickening.
Companies want him.
You signed Gordy to a lifetime
Boss pig.
contract.
Audiences love him.
Boy, I bet his IQ's as high as mine.
But only children
I could have sworn I heard you say something.
can hear him.
That's right, you did.
You all know why we're here, to help Gordy find his folks.
Walt Disney Home Video presents
Kidnap Gordy.
the story of a talking pig
People can understand animals if they take the time to listen.
who hit it big
Mr. President, he's speaking piggy talk.
and touched the imagination of families everywhere. Gordy.
Give me a goodnight kiss. That was a sweet kiss.
Look, America likes their gusto in their CEOs. That was nice to not have to think about this game. I was so on board with Frostpunk 2 until like the past 20 minutes. That was such a like Was the ending out? No. That's the thing. It felt so abrupt and unfitting and weird. The major new thing in Frostpunk 2, or rather, okay, I would describe it, the major two things in Frostpunk 2 compared to Frostpunk 1. First, going from micromanagement to macromanagement, right? Instead of the city builder as the single city, single buildings, individual decisions, we have a macro city builder, districts, distribution, colonies or outposts, exploration, right? The second thing is the politics stuff of this game, with communities that want different things and have different ideals and provide different benefits, supposedly. Which, I mean, I guess they do, but like, it's so minuscule. Like, the Pilgrims gave me better explorers, the Star Wars gave me guards and prefabs, and then the two communities did the same thing. They were just on different ends of the spectrum. So in chapter 1, it's about, oh, we need to find new resources. Okay, we need to find oil instead of coal, because, you know, the coal mines and the children and all. Keep that on the down low. Then chapter 2 was, okay, we found oil. Now there's a whiteout happening. The big snowstorms in the first game was like big danger, right? And then you prepare for that. And that was basically the entirety of last stream, was the entirety of chapter 2. Of like preparing for the whiteout and then having to live through like a year of minus 90 degrees. And that was rough, like preparing for it. And then, but like once I settled in, I was like, okay, actually I'm stable. I can like chill. My stocks are like good. I prepared well, blah, 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 blah. And like that was like Frostpunk, right? Battle against the cold, but now on a different like type of level. And then chapter 3 now was, oh, find Winterhome, the old city from Frostpunk 1 in like a side scenario that was famous. Like, okay, find Winterhome. Okay, we did it. We found Winterhome. That was super fast because I already found it in my preparations in chapter 2. I've like discovered the entire map already and like done everything that there is to explore. And then you find a Winterhome, and then you have the decision of colonizing it or plundering it for resources. And I'm like, well, the new thing of this game is like having these colonies. So let's finally have a second colony. So I made that. And then one of the communities was like, well, we don't like you having a second colony. We wanted to plunder. Then they're like kind of angry. Okay, sure. Then the main mission in chapter 4, again, by the way, chapter 2, the entirety of last stream, basically, and kind of the stream before that, like stream 4 and 5 were chapter 2. Today, chapter 3, then chapter 4 is I've colonized Winterhome. We now need to rid it of its toxicity, so you need to build certain things and do certain things in the colony. I'm like, cool. All right, so I gotta like juggle some resources here and there, build a new infrastructure really fast, but also risk a lot of dead people trying to get like to the toxic gas sources to like then try to build up Winterhome. I'm like, okay. So then we fulfilled that objective. We have detoxified Winterhome, right? So now it can be a full-fledged colony like the new feature of the game entails. And then chapter 5 begins with a civil war because the faction that didn't like us building a colony started a civil war. And then chapter 5 is all about resolving the civil war in New London, in the main town. And the colony that was just established as the new big thing is just irrelevant. Completely irrelevant. Because you don't have the time to like build up stuff in there and like start like transferring resources, or have this like new steam fuel be relevant, or that technology, or do any of the new steam cores that you can harvest in there with new buildings. So you have to resolve the Civil War. And the way you resolve the Civil War is a slew of new mechanics that are incredibly poorly explained, but that all boil down to, do you have enough guard squads that were effectively irrelevant at any point before this? This is the other way to approach. Do you have enough guard squads that are irrelevant before this? So I built like 10 new patrol towers to have guard squads. And then just like put down the rebellion and decide what to do with prisoners. And then do 2 quests for the 2 main factions that boil down to having to choose to enact certain laws, research certain things, and build certain things. So I just build all the things because I had like 5,000 prefabs and 5,000 heat stamps, and I need to wait a bit for enough heat stamps to happen. And because I didn't understand the mechanic, they hated me. But like the building things is the easy part. It's just also was weird again because they also didn't want me to demolish anything existing. So it was build 3 new things, which I didn't say, but sure, whatever. And then you have a vote for peace, and then the game ended. The new colony, irrelevant. Any other whiteouts or temperature stuff, or like exploring the wilderness outside, irrelevant. What did I do all that for? I mean, I guess I did all that so that I had a billion resources to just end chapter 5 in 20 minutes. So yeah, the past, what now? 3.5 hours? We're just chapter 3, 4, 5. Boom, 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 boom. Really fast. So that felt weird. Because the new mechanics were just like sidelined for new mechanics that were very temporary. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of expected the game to just continue and like explore new things and like expand the scope of like the colonies and like Winterhome, and then maybe discover like new things beyond the horizon, right? I expected it just to continue now, and that was the end. The end was, yeah, but make peace. There was other options at the start of chapter 5. You could have just banished them and tried to build them a new home, or you could have tried to pass authoritarian rule. Sure, but those like boil down to roughly the same, effectively. So I don't know. Overall, did I have a good time? Again, like, I was so on board with this until like 20 minutes ago. Where it just like fell on its nose at the ending. Everything before that was perfectly like good. It's a very, I said this in previous streams too. It's a side grade. It is not a downgrade. It is a side grade because fundamentally, Frostpunk 2 as a sequel didn't do the thing where the sequel is different while keeping the aesthetics and the feeling of the game, or trying to at least keep the feeling of the game. And the devs expect people to play the endless mode. Yeah, the endless mode that is apparently not really endless, but more works like, because this is effectively, whereas Frostpunk 1 was this like micro scenario heavy mini city builder, right? This one is macro, top down, more 4X style. So this Utopia builder is more of like what you would expect a normal game of this to be, just like you expect a normal game of like Civilization to just be, you boot up the thing, you have factions and you play the game of civilization, right? So in this one, you boot up the thing, you have different, like, maybe goals, and all these communities that were not in the campaign at all, like, these do not exist in the campaign, and as well as the factions that do not exist in the campaign. So yeah, I think the main thing here is, yeah, the main thing is this, actually. This is what they're building towards. But I think that's a bit of a shame to leave the campaign so left dry at the ending point. I feel like you could have, like, expanded this after you made peace. Why not expand the campaign to then also be about new communities that you find or new cities that you find out in the wild? But they were like, nah, let's just cut it off there and send the people into this mode that we made as the main game effect. I think. I haven't played this yet, so. Or mileage. Anyway, very. But yeah, this game is a side grade more so than anything because the fundamental, like, city building aspect is a very different type of city builder. Micro versus macro. Small scale, big scale. In terms of vibes, the UI and the music and the feeling is still, especially during the whiteout stuff and temperature decreases, is still, like, close to Frostpunk 1, but because it's more of a macro scale, it's easier to, well, be in the macro scale, right? To move away from, yeah, like 200 people died, whatever, right? Oh, I need, like, these resources, blah, 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 blah. Whereas in Frostpunk 1, when I played that at least, it is a lot more, oh shit, everything counts. Every second counts, every person counts, every, like, step I do counts. And the danger was so much more palpable when a whiteout happened in Frostpunk 1 versus, again, this one was this one big whiteout in Chapter 2, and then it's just not relevant anymore. Heck, the temperature isn't relevant anymore. Maybe I would have thought differently about this if I played this on, like, the super highest difficulty. Because I played on... They recommend playing it on the lowest difficulty, right? They recommend starting with Citizen. I played on Officer, but maybe I should have played on Steward or even Captain. I don't know what the exact, like, differences is. But yeah, it's a different game. You prefer Frostpunk 1? I think Frostpunk 1 as, like, a singular experience is the better game. If you're like, I want to play the campaign, I want to have interesting scenarios happening, then Frostpunk 1 is, like, really interesting. Who knows, maybe I'll really like the Utopia Builder. I will not stream that, I think. I will try it out at some point. And then I might talk about it on Discord. But the story started good, was interesting, new mechanics, and then, like, the mechanics, the new mechanics of, like, the 4X, again, like, I did everything in Chapter 2 effectively. I explored everything. I explored the faction stuff and the Frostlands and found the Wanderers and made new outposts and stuff like that. That all happened in Chapter 2. And Chapter 3, 4, and 5 were in the last 3.5 to 4 hours. And game's up. Game's over. I wish they had scenarios, but their main focus was this, like, incredibly, like, in-depth, probably, like, faction system, community system, tech tree, law tree for their like, main game, right? And then the campaign is just like, hey, let's just continue that and have like a bit of taste of everything, and then it's over. It might just also be because I played it the way I play games. Which again, I did everything in chapter 2 because I wanted to optimize and explore everything and like be best prepared for this catastrophic whiteout that is about to happen. And I pause a lot and optimize things in small ways to like fit into each other perfectly well. I optimized the shit out of chapter 2, which is why chapter 3, 4, and 5 went by so fast. If you play this in this mode where you cannot pause, I feel like this would also just be a very different experience, at least for me. For me, this would be, ooh. But like for first time playthrough where you need to read all the things, also seems weird. I don't know. But yeah, that's my take on it. I don't regret buying and playing this. And again, I'll try out the Utopia Builder. Was a letdown. Yeah, I didn't feel a danger after I got over the hump of that like pre-whiteout build-up. Like the start was like felt like so strong because you were thrust into New London, but then told you need to expand, and you have like all these stockpiled resources, but like everything else, like all your production is like non-existent. So the first like 5 hours of the game is this like balance of all your stuff is going down constantly, and you need to build up your infrastructure. But also, that infrastructure will fail if you don't go out and do the main quest. So this like hump of like, oh, my stockpiles went down, and I like scoot by, and like people are starving, and then I find like something to tidy me over. This is like the balance, the scraping at the bottom of the barrel that I more associate with Frostpunk 2. Frostpunk in general, I mean. And then once like chapter 2 it, and I managed to stabilize and explore things, all went just up, and there was never any trouble anymore. You struggle which game to play next, settle on playing Kingdom Come Deliverance 1. Enjoy that. I enjoyed it. It is janky as fuck, though. Wait, I thought you didn't like it. Or was, I guess it's more like you really wanted to play Fahrenheit, or what the other, that was Fahrenheit, right? That you wanted to play and that then crashed? Force yourself to get through the opening, and now you're free. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I was so pissed when they took away all my stuff after the opening sequence. This feels so much better when you get to it. Hey, yeah, true, but I was so pissed they took away everything. I was so mad. And then it turned out, like, the stream later that they didn't actually take away everything. And I was okay again. But like the first stream, I think, I ended and I was like, they took away all my stuff, how could they do this? Oh, this is bullshit. I knew this was jacked, but And then at the start of stream 2, I like looked in the chest nearby and I was like, there's all my stuff. Oh. Harvested 200 minutes before talking to your dad. Amazing. But yeah, I mean, I enjoyed Kingdom Come Deliverance. I don't like to be that guy that I'm not going to monitor anybody's game experiences, but are you aware that there has been like some bad things, bad talks ever since Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 about the developer? Well, I guess there was already bad talks in terms of his political views beforehand, but now it's also like AI stuff. just throwing it out there. Kingdom Come Deliverance 1, you can still like enjoy very, very guilt-free, as long as you don't assume it's a real history lesson. You haven't heard. I don't think I have like any links ready, but the gist of it was that a like translator has been fired and come out to publicly say like the reason why he was fired is because they wanted to just translate with AI. And then yeah, more stuff about the questionable like historical rewriting or re-representation of certain events in that time period. It's like, again, I don't want to be that person. Enjoy Kingdom Come Deliverance 1. I did too. But maybe don't buy Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I don't remember Rudderless, the whole like controversy stuff. I talked with Naomi about it, I think. But I don't really remember. It's been too long. But yeah, that's again just the gist of it. Enjoy Kingdom Come Deliverance 1. It's still a good time. If you don't get stuck on the ground and see the underbelly of the earth and fall and crash, both physically and technically in the game. Make a fun time. Bounced off the cliff and broke. No, that's intentional. That's normal, you see? That's a bit janky, but that's normal. Done so twice, at least. Failed to take a horse and burnt down to a burnt hometown. Didn't know it was an option. Yeah, I just ran out, I think, too. Or did I? No. Oh no, I think I did steal the horse, but then was disappointed that it teleported me. And then took the horse away anyway. Failed steal horse. Yeah. The thing is, like, that's why it just teleports you. So the reason you get a horse just immediately disappears because you get teleported to the next place. And then I have to leave the horse behind anyway. But yeah, tutorials and stuff. No. Well, I didn't think I would finish Frostpunk 2 today. That was weird. I guess I really need to make thumbnails now for the stuff that we start next week, huh? On the block is Tales of Zestiria. And then something else, maybe? Or maybe we'll just play RPG, JRPG all the way through. Think about it. Depends. I want a game. I want to play a game again that requires skill. For the lack of a better, like, summary. Like, what have I played recently? The Frostpunk 2, Look Outside, like, RPG, strategy. I don't play the Yakuza games, the Like a Dragon games, to be skilled at the beat-em-up parts. I play them in normal difficulty and chuck health rings. Pipistrello and Death's Door were kind of, like, skill-based. Yes. Strategy game, Dispatch, Blueprints. I'm more thinking along the lines of Ender Lilies, though, or another Crab's Treasure, like a Souls-like-y type of difficulty. Is it time for Lies of P? I play Lies of P. I've not played the Artorias of the Abyss equivalent DLC for it yet. I really like Lies of P, but I haven't had the thought of paying for a DLC yet. When it goes on sale, maybe I'll think about it again. More Lies of P. Yeah. I really like the mechanics of Lies of P. And the boss battles are amazing. And again, the weapons and mechanics are really good. The level design is pretty, but it takes, I think it takes a bit too many clues of what makes a Dark Souls level, aka like every enemy is an ambush, and normal enemies die in like 2 hits. You probably will never get around to it. It's really. Does it have co-op? I don't think it has co-op, unfortunately. Does Lies of P have co-op? No, it does not. Yeah, because again, it's especially because the parrying is so Sekiro-like, and I love Sekiro. The skill checks of bosses and somewhat larger enemies. I wish there was more larger enemies instead of the chumps that ambush you. I want more of these like drawn out fights because that's what Lies of P excels at, in my opinion. Yeah, when will you stream again, Red? That's a good question. No question. I'm looking forward to Stranger Than Heaven. I don't know if I can watch it because like I also want to stream it, but that will be so long down the line because everything. I might like try to pop in anyway. Just avert my eyes when story things happen. Probably the goal. Tales of Hysteria. And then maybe I start Chrono Gear. That could be a nice, like, secondary game. It's a, like, hardcore platformer. Well, I don't know how hardcore it is, but apparently the team behind it was famous for, like, famous for, like, another, like, very, like fan favorite culty game. Culty like 2D platformer battle-y type of game. I forgot what it was called. Today is the 24th of Japan had a lot of weed in 1950, and Snoop Dogg is very appropriate to be there. It's really funny because, like, when is the Meiji Restoration? That's 1868, right? Yeah. So basically, like, if you played Ishin, you like get the curve, like to the start of Stranger Than Heaven in a way, like post like all that. Yeah. Totally. What's the next thing? What's the next thing in Japan's timeline? The Taisho era. There you go. Yeah, directly after that. Then we get Showa. If anyone in the game mentions building a castle, it opens up to reveal a golden version of the same castle. What is the reference? That I do not know. I do not know. In Yakuza 2? I don't remember that at all, man. I'm still, like, shell-shocked by the man who raised his name. And how fucking the whole, like, boat thing is so dumb. The whole boat thing is so dumb. I must have purged that from a memory then, Redolus, because that does sound dumb. Another history, maybe Chrono Gear, depending on the thumbnail. I have tomorrow off, which is nice. Probably we'll just play some more XCOM on Discord or something. And yeah, Wise we return on Friday with game. Comes out of nowhere, never addressed. All right. Early finish today. I wish you all a wonderful rest of the day, evening, night, morning, afternoon, or whatever time of day it is for you, and hope to see you around. Have a good one. Peace.